Hi everyone, I am Varin Gill and this is my page, Sacred Journey with Varin. Welcome. This video is going to be about the Divine Feminine, Shakti, Goddess, or whatever it is that you use as a term to refer to feminine energy. Feminine energy will flow through all of us, regardless of if you're in a male body or a female body. It is so much deeper than the concept of male and female. I am various things. I am an astrology reader, sidereal or Vedic astrology reader. I am a tarot reader. I am a psycho-spiritual healer. I am a spiritual teacher. I love teaching. I can just sit in front of a classroom and go on forever with regards to the concept of wisdom. I am currently pursuing the study of the Vedic scriptures, amongst other things. I love dead languages. I'm also currently studying Sanskrit. I am an ordained priestess, and being a priestess actually helps me help others connect to their divine feminine. That is my passion, helping women and men even step into the natural wisdom that they're born with, because the feminine energy is the energy that connects us to source energy, nature, and that in turn connects us with the wisdom of the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you want to be connected to the wisdom of the cosmos? We are so much more than this physical body, and I hope this video helps you recognize or remember that. So, the first thing I would like to share with you with regards to Goddess, with regards to the journey of the Goddess, is body. In the last 12, 13 years, we have seen a huge shift towards everyone openly speaking up about their bodies, about the fact that we are beautiful as we are. There was a time people would never speak about this and they would just hold it in. You know, fat shaming was a norm. It is still a norm, but there's an awareness about all of these things today that was not there before. Our bodies are not just meat. They're not just what you put clothes on. This body is sacred. This body is what is giving you the opportunity to experience every single day of this life. And every ache or pain that you have in your body is causing you to live a different way. That is how powerful your body is. So listening to your body, its aches and pains, its cries for sleep, for rest, these are all the wisdom of the cosmos working through you. You must have heard how many people suddenly discover their healing abilities once they become really, really sick. It's because they would have discovered how to heal themselves, how their body functions, and in so doing, they can heal many others. So your body is a cosmic conductor to the whole universe. To be in tune with what's happening around us, we need to sit back and be so aligned with the needs of our body. And you can do that very simply. You can do that by meditations that connect you to every part of your body, especially your fingers, the tips of your fingers, which have a lot of sensation, and your toes and your feet, the parts of you that you ignore. This is where a lot of wisdom is hiding, because what we tend to ignore, aspects of ourselves that we ignore, is likely what we are needing most to work on. So just be aware of which aspect it is. For many women, it is the lower belly. You know, maybe some chub builds up there, and it does for me as well from time to time. It is so important for us to have a layer of fat covering our lower belly space, because it protects our most important uterus. And protecting the uterus is a way of acknowledging the sacred feminine flowing through you. The flows of the uterus, our menstrual cycle, is powerful in connecting us to nature, because the menstrual cycle is nature. The menstrual cycle that is meant to flow on a monthly basis. And it's not a big issue if it's not. If don't panic because I'm saying that it should be every month, but just be aware that it is meant to be a monthly cycle. It is meant to be something that you revere, something that makes you remember the sacred flow of life that's flowing through you. Whether or not you become a mother or you don't, it is a rite of passage. It reminds us of our womanhood. And it reminds a man of a woman's unique capabilities in this world. So align to your body, listen to it, know that it is constantly talking to you. A crow just flew past and was going, yes, yes, did you hear that? Ah, ah. So listen to your body. Your body is the goddess Shakti working through you. Now, the next thing that's really important about connecting to the goddess, I just like to remind everyone why I am talking about feminine energy, Shakti goddess, during this date, during this week, is because it is Navratri. It is the festival of Navratri, the 9 goddess festival that is celebrated by Hindus, and I believe anyone around the world that is working to connect with their divine feminine. So if this is you, happy celebrating Navratri. This is my first year where I am doing the full sadhana of Navratri, and I will be going to India shortly to complete this process. And I have been blessed in my time to have gone to various sacred sites across the world, from South America to UK, Egypt, India, and I can only say that the one thing that these sites will wake up in you is change, transformation. Every time you go to a site, it is going to remind your body, your cellular makeup, your DNA, your blueprint is going to remind you that something in you needs to be released. We don't end up at sacred sites for just any reason. We end up there when we are ready for big change, for big transformation in our lives. So, transformation and change is a vital part of recognizing that the goddess is with you and she's in your life. When you choose change, you are supported by the flow of the feminine, because the first makeup of feminine energy is chaos. We live in chaos. If you think about it, all the 5 elements, water, fire, air, and what's the 4th one? Water, fire, air, earth. And the 5th one is ether, right? Ether, you may not realize it, you may not see it as it's peace, but the other 4 elements very clearly are chaos. If we do not utilize our intelligence, our feelings to be able to manage them, they can destroy us. Fire can burn you alive. Water combined with wind will wipe us out. Earth, have you seen earthquakes? So actually, nature, Mother Nature, Gaia, is chaos. Feminine energy is chaos. It's the energy of creation, and it is gifted in the art of weaving all these elements together to create, for instance, creating a brand new life. We are a mixture of the 5 elements, and together we create. And this feminine energy creation, it again, please ignore the male and female aspect to this. Feminine energy is not female. Feminine energy, Shakti, is the power of creation with chaos. They don't exist separately. And when we talk about transformation and change, you must have heard the saying that change is the only constant. Because it is. Because the day we stop changing, the day we stop experiencing discomfort, is the day we stop growing. And that is another key aspect of change, the discomfort that comes with change. You are never not supported. Shakti, is always with you because she is the master of creativity and she's carving you into something unique. Many of us speak about Kali. She's become this pop culture goddess that I think the Western world has just taken on because, she reminds us of rebellion. but she is not rebellion. Kali is change for the highest purpose. Kali's energy was there when the world wasn't created, and it'll still be there when the entire cosmos no longer exists. Because Kali is that love, that ultimate love that has no attachment at all. And that's what we love Kali for. When she comes, she wipes out all attachment to create a whole new being, something that can now start working from a higher order. So recognize that when you're going through transformation and change, that is goddess, that is feminine energy, that is the flow of Shakti flowing through you. Doing my Navratri sadhana, I'm on the 6th day today, and I'm doing my sadhana to Ma Lalita Ambika Tripura Sinduri. She is the ultimate creatrix. And as I do this, I can really feel my old self going away. You know, patterns, ideas, any kind of chaos, any kind of feelings where I feel a little bit of discomfort, I can feel a peace starting to take over that, and a silence. And during this time, my body is naturally not wanting to push, which is wonderful. It's just wanting to receive bliss, wisdom, grace, and really healthy food. It's so easy to not drink any tea or coffee or take in anything stimulating, because I'm feeling so nourished just with the sadhana. And sadhana is as simple as getting up and saying a mantra such as I love myself, but really meaning it from a deep space, and every day going deeper and deeper with that meaning. Because our words are alchemy. They are creating you in every second. So be aware, right? Be aware. That's also creation. That's also her working through us. And the third thing that is Shakti flowing through us is going to be your emotions. Everything has a beginning and an end. Everything in our life is going to have a beginning and an end. Be grateful for those that were with you for a while. They come, but at some stage, everybody separates. Now, when there's a beginning and an end, just think about the beginnings in your life, how exciting they are, and all the emotions that come with it. And then think about when they end and all the emotions that come with that. You need to be okay with both emotions. We need to reach a stage in our life where we can recognize beginnings and endings, because as I said, transformation, change is the only constant. When change happens, something ends and something begins. And all the emotions that relate to endings, the grief, the pain, the sorrow, the depression maybe, the inability to deal with an ending, the inability to make a decision that something needs to end. All of the emotions that come up with this are sacred. Know that they are Shakti, the divine feminine, working through you. And if you, at any point you feel disconnected from this stuff, this is what I work with. This is why I do my womb healing and my feminine energy sessions. I help women reconnect to their essence, to the gifts that they already have inside them. And men, I'm getting more and more men that are learning how to recognize Shakti working through them. So you know where to find me. Check out the link below if you have any questions, or if you would like to have a session with me. I look forward to it. So these emotions that come up at the beginning and the end, they are not just powerful, right? They are shifting your energy. Everything is energy. Every emotion is a burst of energy that is giving you a signal of a feeling. Those of us that have mastered meditation, where meditation is where you can observe your life as a third party. You literally become a witness to how you're running your life. And at that point, if you can see your happiness and be detached from it, or if you can witness your sadness and be detached from it, you are able to handle anything that life throws at you. We are so much more capable than we think, because our anxieties, our difficulties, our disappointments, many of them are sitting at how attached we are to these outcomes. And change and transformation, that is very deeply linked to our karmic messages, our setup in this world, what we're here to do, our DNA, our blueprint, the lessons we chose to learn, which are clear in your astrology birth chart. We are here to fulfill those promises, alongside our dreams, of course, but we must fulfill those promises. And our emotions will guide us to do that. The fifth house in your astrology birth chart is the house of the subconscious, and a powerful fifth house is very helpful in creating deep success, discipline, because you can handle your subconscious. So know that your subconscious is a space that is hidden, but goddess Kali, she's also hidden. And she is here to help us work with our subconscious to make things conscious, to then take us to a higher vibration through change, transformation, beginnings, and endings. Every goddess has a story, whether she's a mother, whatever she's lost, whatever she gains, how she transforms with Sati, how her body was cut into 51 parts and each one is now a temple today. All of these are wondrous stories. The goddesses of the West, my favorite being Mary Magdalene, the goddess that literally helped me piece my sexual life back together. I have no qualms in using the term sex or sexuality, because it is natural, it is sacred, and it is part of linking to the goddess. How you deal with your sexuality and the emotions connected to all of that is deeply connected to the flow of Shakti through you. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. I am once again Varin Gill. This is my page, Sacred Journey with Varin. I am looking to hold a workshop on the moon cycle. And if you're keen on learning about the moon cycle, Shakti, the goddess, and how it impacts you, please take a look at the form below in the description and sign up. I look forward to hearing from you and to be able to set up a date for this workshop. If you want to find out more about me, check out my Instagram page at Sacred Journey with Varin as well. I do various workshops, women's circles from time to time. I look forward to seeing you there. Have a lovely day, everyone. Bye for now.